Hey everybody, it's Aaronator here, and this is our second episode of our Vancouver Canucks GM mode commentary here on the PS4. And guys, in the last episode, we went and had a look over through the rosters, and actually the video before this that I recorded, if you guys saw the GM mode, a series of unfortunate events, that was basically a nightmare with a tie. And then, it got worse and worse and worse. But so I redid rosters, or I redid the GM obviously, and I did the lines, and I turned the injuries to the way they needed. I scouted the OHL defenseman. One thing that happened, guys, is when I was redoing this, a couple with the trades. Okay, well there's Jimmy Vesey. Goalies potential John Gillis. I'm offering him a contract for 1 year to come into Vancouver. Because he's not on Calgary anymore, and for some reason Calgary has 6 goalies, and that means even Nicholas Backstrom isn't on there. And that's also the same situation with Florida. They just had too much space, well, in total, on their roster, and so they could not keep him. Backstrom's okay. I'm a bit concerned about the fact that they don't have Barrack, because he's sort of a bit of a cap hit or on the teams that he's played for. He hasn't played great. But you know what? I'm just going to leave that. Hopefully no one signs him, and you know what? Maybe we can just pretend that someone bought him out, but it had no cap hit. That makes perfect sense. Okay, so I don't actually have much cap. Oh, now I have cap space. What the heck? 1.14 million in cap space. I offered Gillis I just offered him the minimum. 1 year at $5.75. I was gonna do his regular contract, but I couldn't. So hopefully he signs. I will actually advance day here. I just wanted to show you guys for the first preseason game. But yeah, John Gillis, he'll accept our offer. So I'll show you the lines in a second. But for now, we are going to trade Gillis over to Calgary and I think you guys can say it's okay. I don't know how this guy got on their team. I'm not sure if he was actually signed by them, but he's 18 years old. He's undrafted, and it's weird. So I'm gonna trade for him. Nick Schneider, AHL starter. That's 2.5 yellow stars, 58 overall, 18 years old, 3 more years. But I have to do this guy. So I hope you guys understand that. There's Gillies. Oh man, his potential is juicy. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Take it. Absolute no-brainer. Well, maybe it's your own goalie. Wait, what? That kind of confused me. I just saw 1 to 2% morale go up. I don't know for what. GM. Did I just gain a best friend in GM? It's not Treliving, is it? Is that his name? I think it's Brad Treliving or something like that. Yeah. Okay. So. That was kind of weird, but yeah, so let's go edit lines, and you guys can check out the lines here. There's the offense, the defense. I want Spiza to play with Hutton, so then Hutton's not a minus. I guess Markstrom is in the net. There you go. By the way, with redoing these rosters, Horvat isn't high elite anymore, which is okay. No one else is high elite. I was hoping that would happen. All I wanted was for me to not have any high elites, and make sure Jacob Markstrom was a medium starter, because I think he should be a medium starter. And I don't like that it changes potential at the start of a GM mode. But whatever. There you go. There's all the power play lines. Penalty kill, I put Burrows on instead of Dorset. Hambies and had him on the top lines. That actually kind of bugs me. Put him on the proper side. Continued. I decided to give Hutton some more ice time on 4-4. That's okay. And then there's the 3-on-3. Lines, the extra attacker. Let's get Daniel because he's more of the shooter. And then there you go. Goalies, Markstrom, and then there's our scratches, Vey and Biega. And then our no lines, very helpful. Okay, so yeah, McCann's in the lineup as well. That's one notable change. And then Granlund is in the minors. I put Gauntz back at center. I might move him back to center, but we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, he's low bottom 6, but I think he should be a fourth liner for us of the future if we can get him there. Rodin, there you go. I want to keep our HL strong. That's also why I put Gaunt's back at center, and then Castles I move back down. He's a medium top 6. Larson, Triumkin. Yep, there you go. And goalies, Backman and Demko. Yes. I will let you know right now. Someone left a comment in the last video. I can't remember his name, but he said that why aren't you playing Demko? At first, I was not playing Demko in there because he didn't play with the team in the AHL before. But then again, maybe that means I should probably take Larson off the AHL. So yeah, I mean, it's confusing. Because they didn't play on the comments. But then again, that means I should take off Larson. That's what I'm trying to say. But no, you know what? I'll just leave it the way it is. I'm okay with playing Demko in the minors. That's good. We get him a year early. Same with Besser, but we just started playing him. I don't know how I feel about not playing Besser or playing Besser. You know what? 77. No, we'll take out Bill Sweat. You can get out of here. Besser. We'll put Besser in there. Yep. I'd like to give him some power play time. That'd make me feel a bit better. Is there... Cannon's had 70 for face-offs. I can put, I'll put Besser in here. I'll show you. I don't want to take too much of your time, guys, but this is probably changes that need to be made. Yeah. I don't want Zalewski actually going there. I want to put in Gauntz. I'll put Gauntz in there. There you go. Penalty kill, and Besser's on the penalty kill. That's not what I want. Roden can go on the penalty kill, work in his defensive game. Gauntz, will play him at center because he has the better face-offs. And Zalewski, I prefer Zalewski is more just a physical guy, but like if you look at him, I don't think he's not great defensively, so at least not for the minors, or the NHL really. Yeah, that should be good. So I think we can leave that. I just wanted to make sure that Horvat was getting third line time and not second. I want to make sure that he becomes as good as possible, because I want my center tandem to be at least an 87 or 86 on the second line, depending. At least 86. I'd prefer to have an 87 and then like a 90 plus for a future, but we'll have to see what happens. So yeah, I think that's it. We made the trade. We don't need to make any other moves. Yeah, that should be good. So I will talk to you guys about some things I did. Well, for one thing, I made some goalies worse on the other teams. Talbot is an 83 as well. Anderson, Ward. I'm not sure if you guys may or may not have seen the end of that video. The series of unfortunate events. GM mode video. I'm trying not to say so many words. I wish everybody in that locker room could just put aside the differences and focus on winning games. Hutton, I need you to be... We know about the problems. I don't want to say that. I mean, I want to say that, but again, we know about the problems. I need to be... Again, number 3, it's probably not going to work, and he's probably not going to be happy. So, you know what? I don't expect him to be too much a leader. I hear a lot of feedback like yours. Okay, number 2, we'll go safe. Yeah, no effect. It's okay. I just didn't want him to get mad at me. Real season is here, boys, and this is just one of 82. So let's focus on our results. And the entire team likes it. What do you know? Number 2. Okay, so yeah, we can start simming. I'd like to go to the trade deadline. If you guys did not hear. In any other videos. I'm not sure if I informed you about that, or if you guys heard about that. I want to go to the trade deadline, and if not, then probably the All-Star break at least. So you will see a lot of simming happening. Okay, so obviously not off to a great start. I didn't expect that, or I did expect that. And so here we'll just do QMJHL forwards for 5 weeks. I don't think there's too many players in the Quebec League, Quebec Junior League. Not too many draft guys, good prospects. I need to be out on the ice more. I can't help the team when I'm not getting minutes. I don't understand this. You're a top 4. You know what? I can see the point you're making, boy. Sure. I mean, I think he is a beast, and I think he is a great defenseman. So obviously he wants more time. So let's give him more time because we want Hutton to be happy because he's definitely one of our top guys for the power for just in general actually. Um, he's a +2. I like where he is. Fine. You better not get a minus. I don't want you minus. Okay, Hamhuis, you're gonna play there. Spiza will put you there. And there you go. Boom, done. So now let's get moving. We'll just go take it by month by month. So again, if we are winning, then I will keep this team together, possibly make a trade to improve our team for now and later on in this GM mode. But if we start losing, which right now we're doing pretty well actually, then we'll just keep on simming here. If we do go on a massive losing streak and just basically tank the season, then we tank the season. I'll put Hamhuis for Bata and probably Burrows on the trading block. So then I don't really want to offer a trade to any team because technically the Canucks didn't. So if any team actually wants one of those 3 players, then they can trade for them. I think Hamhuis would be the only one that would get anything though. Yeah, but that should be good. So again, what was it? In a limbo, 10-10-2. Yeah, we are in a really awkward spot, and I don't like it. I just want to lose or win. I don't like being this awkward because then we're too good. We're too good to get a high draft pick, and we're too bad to make the playoffs. So right, I mean that's how it works. 5 weeks in the dub. Forwards. We'll have to make sure we scout those fantastic Finns and the Austin Matthews. And even though we know what they are, so I mean it shouldn't matter too much, or at least I do. I'm not sure. Yeah, no, wait, no, you guys saw it if you watched the NHL mock draft that I made. It's so awkward. I've recorded this episode so many times, and that's why it just seems like nothing is happening right now. I mean, even like if you notice, we got some wins there, but now that I said that we got some wins, we're probably gonna keep on losing. That's usually what happens for many people, and that's all they say because they can't think of anything else to say. And I'm the same. Hutton, what the heck? When you're as good as me, recent performances like these are just the norm. Yo, look at that. He loving that ice time. That is just, oh my god. That's like every couple days. That's crazy. Man, that's awesome. Okay, meet with player. When you're as good as me, recent performances like these are just the norm. Let's see how you have been doing. -1. He is on a bad team. Well, a team that should be bad. You've been nailing it lately, but I still think you can do better. Yeah, positive effect. There you go. That works. Okay, sweet. Let's see. 16, 13, and 3. That's not 17, 13, and 3. 17, 14, and 3. That's not bad. We're not like we're in a position where if we go on a winning streak, then we're gonna probably make the playoffs. If we're in a losing streak, then we're not gonna make the playoffs. So, I mean, then we'll just falter or we'll not play well. Let's scout Matthews. Forwards for 1 month. Don't need to do it at like 6 weeks just because it's only one player really that you're scouting, right? So, okay, so we can do another month there. You know what I do wish is in older previous games, like especially for people who are wanting to draft certain players, like in the old gen. You guys remember that they had like actually, I'll get back to that in a second. We can actually, well, we are doing good. That was a bit of a voice crack there. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it for now because we are doing okay. So if we're 500 by All-Star break, then I'll change something. But what I wanted to, can I talk please? By Archie, 84 overall, nice. Seems that the team is on a roll lately. We have to keep it up. Yes, I agree. Seem to be doing very well lately. Positive effect. There you go. And Can I go back to Bayershi for a second? Bayershi. Yo, 10 ofs and 87. That's a beast. Oh, man. Yeah, he's awesome. Definitely an underrated defenseman, I think. Yeah, whoa. That was a really weird way to say that. Bayerchi's actually... He's improving his defensive game a lot. That may just be all morale, and then the rest is he's actually improving in, but that's interesting. And we have him signed for a pretty good deal, so if he becomes a top 6 guy, we could have him long-term for a bit. Well, long-term as in 2 more years at him being decent overall. But I think, yeah, it's just because of ice time. That's good. See, because he's a depth forward, right? So, yeah. Shoot, so then what was I saying? Sorry, guys, just had a little interruption there. But so what I was saying before, interrupted. Forwards, let's go with some college guys. What about that William Lockwood? What I was saying before is, shoot. I don't remember. Oh yeah. I was talking about scouting. We're 28, 19, and 3. Guys, I think this is messed up. I really do. Bo Horvat, leader. Seems like management is really on the ball as of late. It's great. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, his best friend is McCann. Are you kidding me? Shoot, I don't want to do that. I don't want to ruin the guy's feelings. Well, thanks a lot. I think we have a good crew. Yeah, positive effect. Horvat the beast. Shoot, that's not good. That's it. Well, double not good. McCann is best friends with Horvat. And we gotta do some stuff. We're doing too well. How good of a spot? Are we in like a good holding spot? Oh my gosh, our division is weak. Well, compared to other... Arizona? Okay, at least the Oilers are sucking, but seriously, Arizona... Well, I mean, they were doing good before. I'm not surprised. Never mind. Is there anything else? Yes, Toronto! Edmonton, yes! Islanders, rip Islanders, but Hurricanes suck as well. Oh my gosh, that must have been because they're goalies. Oh man, they suck. They don't even have a single... Wow. They can't even average 2 goals per game. That's sad. That's crazy. Wow. Montreal makes sense. Florida, Boston, they missed the playoffs. Oh my gosh. What the heck? What the heck, Capitals? Nashville. Yo, we're almost top 10 in the league. What about Western Conference? Let's see. Shoot, we're in a good spot. I have no idea what to do, guys. You know what? I was going to stop at the trade deadline. So what I can do is I'm going to put some guys on the trading block. I know it will lower down their morale, but hopefully if we're going to start winning, we start winning a lot, and if we start losing, we start losing a lot. So Burrows, I'm going to put these guys in the trading block, and I want to know what you guys think. Should we try and go into the playoffs? I have mixed feelings. I'd love to go to the playoffs because that also means that if anybody goes to free agency, any big names like Erickson, then we can sign him because he won't say you suck. Well, I mean, he might, even if we still barely make the playoffs. I don't know. Well, I guess we'd have to go deep. We're an interesting team. Yeah, that's all you can say. Pending UFAs. We're gonna put pending UFAs on there. Yeah. And I'm going to put in some extra... Let's put in some stuff. Again, we don't need goalies. That's probably one of our best positions. Let me do this. 24-year-olds. 24. And then we can do that. And preferably, I'd like to get an overall that's like close to the NHL. Watch, so it'll be like a 69 overall that a team's willing to trade, and then I won't be able to get him because I didn't notice him. 24. We can still check the trading block later today. Medium, yeah, that should be good. And then overall, let's go 70. There you go. Just that kind of overall, because I'm going to 24 instead of 23 like usual. But yeah, that should be good. Here, we can say that we're willing to give up picks. I'm willing to give up well, even not a second for this year. Second for next year. I don't even yeah, we don't have a second. So what am I talking about? Wait. Do we? I'm getting really confused now. I just messed up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. Wait, I didn't. What the heck? I thought that was... Okay, never mind. Okay. Let's put... I'm okay with fourth and less. Let's put in enough for a second line forward. That way we can have Vertanen go to the fourth line, Burrows to the third or something, or the fourth, and then bring in a second line guy. So second liner, and maybe we can get an offer, a good offer. Even though we probably need a defenseman more. 84 minimum. I guess anything. Any forward in that case, because then maybe we get a really good guy. Yeah, that should be good. So yeah, we can. So we're like a team that wants to trade away, but we're also a team that wants to make playoffs. That makes perfect sense. Oh, cool. So they show who makes the All-Star game. They don't let us see the teams or let us play in the game. That makes perfect sense. But okay. Okay, let's sim halfway. I think I'll sim halfway. But I wanted to mention this to you guys because it was really on my head and I wanted to get it out. And I have something to say. So you know how in old gen they had the scouting central or something, so then you could see the top prospects, like just down overall, not necessarily potential. They did do that with the scouting report, but I like the scouting central because you see where guys go, and you can't, because you don't know, like in year 5 you won't know if there's a German out of nowhere, a German defenseman that's medium franchise, but you can't scout him because you never scout German defensemen. I'm sorry, Nathan, but it doesn't happen. So yeah, it's just yeah. You know what? Let's go 1 week. 1 week from the trade deadline. There you go. 31-22 and 3. Hampus a third for Juleson, a fourth and a fifth. The reason I do and don't like this trade, let's go edit it. I'll give you the pros and cons. Again, well, Juleson is a right-handed defenseman. That could be a top 4 guy for us. 4 and 5th. I like getting depth picks. I don't like giving up picks, especially if we're not getting one in the same round, I guess. And Hampus, if we lose Hampus, obviously we're not a playoff team. There's no way. Even if we make the playoffs, we would stand no chance. Like, our team still has a very slight chance if we're lucky to make it to the second round, maybe even the third round if our defense and goalie or our offense, like if something stands out. But otherwise, if we lose Hampus, I honestly think our defense is like trash. We don't have anything. Then Biega and Bartkowski is our bottom pairing. So, you guys can let me know what you think about this. I would probably edit it a bit so then we get either, like, we get more or we don't give up a third. So, you guys can let me know what you think about that trade. I wouldn't be opposed to doing that because I do like Juleson. I do like him. Colorado, and we lose to them as well. I just skipped something because it did something. AHL, how's our AHL doing? 28, 19, and 4. Good. They look to be on a playoff run, but it looks like St. John's is close by them. Or they look to be on the way to the playoffs, hopefully. So we're 5th now. Daniel Steen hasn't even reached 50 points. Well, in 59 games. That's not horrible, actually. Western Conference, we are not in a playoff spot. We're 4 points out from Anaheim, and from a divisional spot, Anaheim. So we are only 5 points out. We can still make it based on the fact we're not in a playoff spot now, and we can still start losing. I mean, I don't like being, because we're above 500, and this could give us a chance to sign free agents. Those are the pros. We can make the playoffs, but then we have to trade more to get up. Because I do want to move up no matter what. I want to make sure that we get Ulevy if possible. If not, then maybe pull Yarvi if he's available, or Tkachuk or Dubois. I don't know who, but like a top 4, 5, 6 pick, and I mean, yeah, it'll be interesting. Let's see, 30th. Yeah, okay, so that's good. Toronto and Edmonton. So Carolina, you know what? I think they do deserve a top pick. They're going to be a stacked team with their defense, though, too. Columbus, Florida, Montreal, Washington. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe trade to Washington so they can help out there. Nashville, Buffalo, Philadelphia Islanders, Bruins, Flames, Canucks. So yeah, it's interesting. We're gonna have to see. The thing is, I don't like having 31 wins and then saying let's go on a tank. But maybe we don't even have that many overtime losses, so that could be it. But if we continue to get overtime losses and a couple wins here and there, we could be like 35-8, and then whatever's left from that, 42. Oh, we could. Well, yeah. You guys can let me know what you think. I can go to the trading block now. If there's any guys that are appealing to me when we get to the trade deadline, but you guys, obviously it'll be next video, then you guys, I'll make the decision at that point, but you guys can let me know what you think about getting Louis Eriksson. They want to trade him. Now, if he gets traded, then we may not be able to sign him. I think he will get traded by the trade deadline, but I don't think we should go after him because that's a lot of trade value, and we can still sign him possibly. Chad Johnson, Nathan Gerbe. I mean, if we're going on a playoff run, Louis Eriksson maybe, just because we can potentially sign him. Niemi, we don't need a goalie really. Nikitin, no. Yager and Campbell. I definitely would like to get a guy like Campbell to help out our defense. Yager, potentially, that would be interesting. Yager and the Sedins. Watson, that could be an interesting fit. Tuck, a power forward, not bad. I'm guessing Yuleson's there. Hutton, Eliash, Chris Neal, first line, Chris Neal and the Sedins. Tyler Biggs, Zhelepovs, Sadowi, Beach, Dennis Yan, Boys Grabner, former guy that the Canucks drafted, and a couple of first-round picks. So that's interesting. I like to trade, obviously, to an Eastern Conference team that's not doing well, possibly even Washington, because we get a draft pick. Potentially, that could be actually really high. Yo, Larson's a Swede. That could be an interesting fit. Okay. So I do wanna go by trade block like this. We don't need goalies, so we don't even need to go on the trading block. If there was a big enough goalie name out there, then it would be on there. But if that makes any sense to you guys, he'd be on the 3 players on the block. If he was big enough of a prospect or a name, I guess. But we're just looking at more guys just in case. Just in case there is more, because I don't want to miss anybody. And I want you guys to let me know what you think down in the comments down below. Okay, so we're at 30 minutes pretty much. Dallas, I just noticed some guys, some green. Dickinson, Lindell, Honka. Honka could be a really good fit for us. Our right-handed defenseman has some skating and skill to him. Like, yeah, there's lots of stuff to like about him. Ollie, high top 9. This is that 3.5 green stars. Cole Ollie, sniper. That could be, like, if Dallas is a fit, we could go after Honka or Ollie or Dickinson. Guys with I like to go after guys with the green potential, because that more likely they'll grow from that. So low usually drops every year. Medium could go either way, and I don't like that uncertainty. So obviously it's a lot of trade value, but even for guys like our high 7th or high bottom 6, they can get better. So yeah. Watson and Leslie. Who's this guy? Is he right or left? No, he was left. Offensive defenseman. Okay. Cernak. Isn't he? He's left-handed. No, he's right-handed. I am getting mixed up. But yeah. So some defensemen there. Eriksson, super Swede. We can get a full line of Swedes. Yeah, there's Thrower actually and Juleson. I don't want to waste your guys' time too much, obviously, but I'm going to keep on going through this. This was a longer episode. It wouldn't be this long normally in other videos. So bless you. So is there Bergman? Who's this? Super Swede, right-handed. Yo, we could get the Swede defense. We could just get the Super Swede team. What do you think of that, guys? Vanelli, isn't he lefty? Yeah. No, he's righty. I'm getting my stick hands. I'm usually good with stick hands. I'm disappointed in myself. Wallman could be a potential fit. D'Angelo, right-handed high elite. He did get traded, actually, to Arizona, but we could pick him up. That could be a nice fit. American, though, Nathan. Point. There's a lot of Green Star guys here. So if Tampa Bay was a fit, then we can go after, like, D'Angelo or some other guy and some more. But, yeah, Winnipeg, and that should be it. So, does Washington want to give up their pick? If Washington was an option, who they want? Hamhuis, yeah. That could be a fit. And do they want anybody else? Burrows, Higgins, well, Gauntz, Spiza. I'd be okay with giving up Spiza. I don't know if they'd have enough cap for that, probably. Yeah, I didn't think so. And then whoever has 1 year, 1 year left, we'll just take this guy. Nathan Walker, I believe his name is. Yeah, he was, Australia. Australia, Great Britain as well, actually. Well, no, maybe it wasn't. I can't remember. Edler, 29 years old, 4 years left. Just hear me out, guys. Edler to get a first-round pick. And then maybe Gauntz, I guess, would have to go or something. Gauntz, and then O'Brien, Boyd, someone overall-wise. Brian. How about that? Edler, Gauntz for... Yeah, I'm just throwing out ideas. I don't think we should trade Edler if we want to be competitive for the next couple of years because he is a decent defenseman to help us out, but... Yeah. Anyways, guys, you guys can let me know what you think down in the comments down below. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm glad we were finally able to get episode 2 underway with no ties. Wait, should we double check? I don't see anything. I don't see any. Woo, we're good. Preseason first game tie. What? Yeah, there you go. Points. I don't want to take too much time. I'll just go through only our team stats for now. Goals, Hansen, 18 goals, Horvat 17, Verbata, yeah, Barshi, there you go. Assists, 33 assists for Daniel, and then 31 for Henrik, and then 47-40. Horvat has 39 points. That's beast. He's a beast. And he's got that 4.5 penalty kill strat, though. That's beast. Bo the beast. And Bayershi the beast, 85 overall. He's going to be good for us next year, definitely. I like our team, guys. I will try to trade Hamhuis in the next episode if we are a bad team. I think that he would be the only realistic guy to go. Otherwise, everybody else is fair game. Well, fair game to stay on the team, I guess. But, yeah, you guys let me know what you think. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next one.